Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. This is episode number 7. We'll be beating the Phil Cup today, and we'll be doing part of the Agrabah land as well. Here we can see we found Pinocchio. Look at little Pinocchio. What's he doing down here?
Playing hide and seek.
Playing hide and seek.
Oh, I just don't believe it. And here I was, up all night just worried.
Oh, Jiminy was worried about him.
Why, of all the Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's no screw. He's not playing hide and seek. He was actually stealing from the store. It was a present. Plain as your face, Pinocchio. That's right, you're my conscious, Jiminy. I'll never tell lies. And then his nose shrinks. What a nice little boy. So, Pinocchio's a little troublemaker, but it is what it is. That's how this first section of the world goes, you know? We'll help find him. Don't worry. And now, I think let's shoot on over to the Phil Cup. Let's go take care of business. Here is, you know, the rules about the games. Oh, I know them, Phil. I know them, sir. So the Phil Cup, it's really, really straightforward. There's nothing hard about the Phil Cup at all. This is like one of... It is the easiest cup that you can beat in the game. And, yeah, I didn't struggle with it at all. I didn't have to come back and beat it twice or anything like that. I was able to get this all done in one shot. I just cut it there because, you know, I got items and stuff like that, so... Really didn't miss a whole lot much there, folks. Yeah, good job, Donald. Woo! Terrific. I got the Power Wild. No, interesting, it's hard to notice if you don't play, but those green guys actually don't do any damage to you, like, whatsoever. Like the green little floating guys. Like, these are the yellow little floating guys. The green ones I'm talking about. They will not do any damage to you at all. Their sole purpose is to go around and heal other Heartless. So I did not know that until this very playthrough. So it's a very interesting gimmick of the game. They also, like... in later worlds, will tell you like which entrances are the right entrances to go in and things like that. You know, they're sort of used as like a you're on the right path kind of thing. So that it's cool. Like I said, they really don't have like a lot of versatility in what they do, which is very interesting because every other Heartless, it seems like, is like well designed in what it's capable of doing and what it's trying to accomplish. So it's just an interesting mix. I said, you know, I find a lot of the nitty-gritty stuff of this game very fascinating, and that's one of the bigger elements. There we go. Spin the Keyblade on my back. Okay. Now, yeah. These guys could be deadly, I guess. But they're really not. As long as your combos are set up right here, you should have no problem handling these guys. The biggest enemy, like I've said countless times before on stream, is the camera itself. The camera itself is an utter disaster. Like, it's really bad in Kingdom Hearts 1. In Kingdom Hearts 2, it gets substantially better, but of course we have to deal with Chain of Memories in between there, which it's going to be just as bad. So I don't want to promise that things will be fixed relatively shortly, because they won't. They just won't. There we go. Let's thunder these guys because I don't feel like dealing with those guys plus the large body. Plus there's no, like... Yeah, you'll see. Usually at the end of these cups there's like a big bad that resembles the world and somehow, or resembles like some sort of power struggle, but in this cup there's not. I think that's because it's the introductory cup. You know, we're at the 4th seed now. Let's give these guys the thunder treatment as well. So we should have like an ether or an elixir or something like that hanging out there in the wild. I don't want to run out of the ability to heal myself either, which is like a constant fear. Because like if we can't heal, we're pretty much screwed. So we need that last little bit of magic. But right now things aren't like so much of a difficulty that we need to worry about that. Yeah, see, look at I'm bypassing like everybody. Give Mega Ether. Mega Potion to everybody as well. Heal everybody up. You can see, yeah, those green guys, they don't do a thing. They just heal up the Heartless. Which I guess is like a strategic play, right? Like they heal up any damage we do to them, but they don't do it at the degree that we're doing damage to them. Plus, a lot of our effects, at least my effects, deal damage to like people surrounding the area, so it really doesn't serve much of a purpose for them to not do damage. Yeah, it's... They should at least do a little bit of damage, would be my... Or like maybe they poison the air or something like that, you know? Something small. I just think they could have been done a little bit better, but... that's me getting into the nitty-gritty of it here, so...
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, look at that. Gun Show Joe's back in town, baby. Okay. It's got arms and legs and some of these monkey guys. Deal with the monkey guys, get the arms and legs. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, let's deal with that. Man, I had a killer salad for lunch today. Like, it's still tasty. I don't know. Food for thought. Quite literally there. Oh yeah, that's right. And this is the first seed, so this is, yeah, this is the end of the tournament here. Which you can see, I guess this is like, this could be challenging. We played the game plenty of times before, so I don't find it challenging myself, but maybe you out there do. Maybe you really struggled with this on your first playthrough. I don't know. For myself, this cup has always been like a walk in the park, so... And that's it. We got the Phil Cup. We're now junior heroes. Look at that. We participated in the games. There you can see I got a little trophy for the champs. Come and get us. What you got? I learned gravity. Okay, that's a pretty good treat. Next round, he's going to step it up. And I'll let you know as a spoiler, because I am out pretty far now on Twitch on these episodes. Yeah, the next episode is, or the next time we come back to the games is quite a challenge. It takes us a few tries. But, yeah, I think we may have a grindy episode coming up here. Maybe on like episode 10 or so. Just as a heads up. And then I left this little bit of the ship in. Every now and then I like to leave a little bit of the ship going through the world in. You know, it's just part of what I like to do. As a heads up, in the future, you're able to sell your ship parts to Sid. Don't do it. It turns out you could actually sell existing ship parts, like parts that are on your current ship, to Sid, in which I did. And, yeah, now I'm just flying with a cockpit and a gun. That's all I've got. The rest of my ship doesn't exist. It's just a cockpit, a gun, and an engine. That's all that I've got. So, needless to say, space travel has been tremendously difficult for me in the past couple episodes. Like I said, you won't see that in this episode here, but maybe slightly down the road, I'll include a ship episode of what that looks like. Maybe I'll include that in the grindy episode, so you can see just how bad it is to traverse from one world to another, because I take like 2 hits of damage and I'm dead. It's really bad. But Regardless, here we are, we're floating through space. Just knocking out all these heartless ships. You know, and our Star Fox clone. Take him out, take him out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, these... For some people, this might be, like, cool, but this does nothing for me. Like, I really hate to be brutally honest, but I have to be. It does nothing. I'm never excited about these. Other than, like, getting to the world. Like, that's the only piece of excitement I have. It's like, what's it gonna be like when we get there? But other than that, I could really care less about these ship segments. They really don't provide a whole lot. I frequently die just because I'm not watching meters and stuff like that. Like, it's just not cool. I don't know. I don't enjoy them myself. Maybe you out there enjoy them. If you do, drop that in the comment section down below that you really like this stuff. But otherwise, I don't know. To me, they're not the greatest. But here we are. We're in Agrabah now, which hopefully I spelled correctly. When I do the title of the video.
The hoppers are searching
Jesus.
for it now. I'm certain we'll find it soon enough. So that just leaves...
Ah, Iago.
Jafar, I've looked everywhere for Jasmine. She disappeared like magic.
Man, you gotta love Gilbert Godfrey when you see him.
You said you had things under control.
Agrabah is full of holes for rats to hide in. But why worry about Princess Jasmine? With her or without her, surely this world will be ours when we find the keyhole.
Yeah, once they find the keyhole, I've never seen what the negative, like, we go and we seal the keyholes. I've never seen, like, what happens.
If the princess is that important.
Yeah, I don't understand. If the keyhole's not sealed, what do the bad guys do to it to ensure that it won't happen again?
Don't steep yourself in darkness too long. The heartless consume.
I don't understand. So
Your concern is touching, but
I don't
hardly
know.
necessary.
Maybe I'm just dumb, but I don't get it. She's hiding back there by the watermelon. And we're coming out, just striking a vengeance. Just killing everyone in sight. But let's jump forward here. You can see we go into this spot over here, and
Who's there?
Jasmine is no longer shrouded by the watermelon. She's plain. I'm Jasmine. My father is the Sultan of Agrabah. So that makes you a princess. But he's been by Jafar, who now controls the city. Jafar, you haven't heard of him? He's the royal advisor. Searching for something called a keyhole. But he helped me escape. Who helped you? We were hiding nearby, but I hope Aladdin's alright.
Where might I find this street rat?
Now we're getting into the plots of the movie.
Jasmine.
Movie plot.
Allow me to find
Another
you more
soda
suitable
pop.
company, my dear princess. These little rats won't do, you see.
Oh, we won't
Jasmine,
do.
run.
Ah, the boy who holds the key.
Yeah, I hold the key, buddy. Okay, these guys shouldn't be difficult to beat at all. Like, realistically, not hard in any way at all. Yeah. If that's the best Jafar can answer, we won't have any issues here. Let's open this. Make a potion. Nice. Unlock this key. Then we should be good to go. Yep. We free the carpet there. Then after we free the carpet, we go out into the desert. Yeah, the only thing... there's a dresser on top of the carpet. You just have to press Y to free him. And then you're prompted with this scene. I didn't include it because it took me so long to figure out, like... I was going back and forth and I freed the carpet. And then went and explored the city like 6 times. So it wasn't like a... It would have been really hard to cut for that to make sense, but... You free the carpet, then you go out there to the desert, and then the carpet takes you out here to Aladdin, because Aladdin's struggling. I'm trying to look for a way to save Aladdin, because it feels like these guys will just spawn indefinitely, but that's not the case. You cannot free Aladdin. You have to just pile through these guys. Like, that's all you can really do. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. And it's nice to get the tech points like that. I know, sometimes that seems like almost accidental, but... You can see I try to go down here and save Aladdin prematurely, but you can't do that. But yeah, it's nice to get the tech points and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff like helps big time moving forward. And yeah, you do get them a lot, like not meaning to, but once you time these guys' moves, it's really not that hard. These guys are more of a nuance than anything else, or nuisance more than anything else. They're just annoying to deal with. So, and he's trying to summon magic there, but it takes them forever to do so. Really not a big deal. As you can see, I don't know if it feels like it on your end, but it feels like forever to take those guys out. Like, in comparison to saving Aladdin,
Gosh, not again!
it feels like completely separate, so...
Genie, get rid of these guys!
I'm glad that Genie's not like one of those genies that kind of bends the wording there, because otherwise we would be dead indefinitely there too. But at least we have an honest genie on our hands.
Thanks, Sora.
Because that's all that matters.
Aladdin, what are you doing out here?
Same
What are you
old
doing
stuff,
out here, Aladdin?
Hunting legendary treasure.
Hunting
Just
legendary
paid a visit
treasures
to
and
the
stuff.
Cave of Wonders.
Oh, he went to the Cave
I
of
found
Wonders.
that
What a good
magic
man.
carpet. And this lamp. Legend has it that whoever holds the lamp can summon
Please,
with...
kid, leave the intros to a professional.
Oh, and here he is.
Genie of the lamp. Rub-a-dub-dub the lamp and have your dearest wishes granted.
Rub-a-dub-dub the lamp.
Aladdin.
Man, I love the genie. The genie's such like a...
Patience, my
Man.
fine feathered friend. Any 3 wishes. Oh, 1 wish, a 2 wish, a 3 wish. Then I
I love the character. He's so over the top with his delivery. They did a great job.
So, master, what'll you have for wish number 2?
What do you want for number 2?
How about making me a fabulously wealthy prince?
Whoa! Money, royalty, fame! Why didn't I think of that? Okay, you asked for it. 100 servants and 100 camels loaded with gold. Just say the word and I'll deliver it in 30 minutes or less, or your meal's free. Hey, I'll even throw in a cappuccino.
No thanks.
Man, I really
Okay.
I do love his character so much.
I think I'll put that on hold until we reach Agrabah.
Oh, why a prince?
He shouldn't wait.
There's
He should have
this
just wished for that.
girl in Agrabah.
I forget what his
Jackie.
second wish was, but that would be a much better
She's
wish.
a princess, and she could never.
Yeah,
fall
but if
for
you
a guy.
just made that wish,
Jasmine?
Oh, that's right. She's in trouble, Aladdin.
What? Well, come on, let's get going.
let's get going. You should have just made your wish, man. You would have been a lot more better off with that wish. It would have helped you in the long run. Like, substantially, man. Could have been a wealthy prince.
The great outdoors.
Great outdoors.
I guess you don't get out much, huh?
Comes with a job. Phenomenal cosmic powers, itty bitty living space.
It's all part of the
It's
job.
always 3 wishes, then back to my portable prison.
Look at I
I'm
love
lucky
the
to see
genie
the light
character
of
so
day
much in this
every
game. He's so
century or
funny.
2.
At least to me.
Say,
I don't.
Genie,
He has a charm
What
about
if
him.
I use
You
my
know?
last wish to free you from the lamp?
Very
What do you
honest.
You do that?
Genie,
And
it's
we
a
kind of
promise.
hint there that maybe we'll
After
let him
I've
free on
done
his third wish. Jimmy rightfully, he's a nice genie. Let's go up here. Do another jump. Jafar's after the keyhole. We need to do this and unlock a few keyholes, which I cut out here. Or unlock a few of those more key slots. So we can traverse to the rest of this world. I was hoping to get this done in one episode, but it takes two. It takes two, folks. Especially if you got the Phil Cup in there once you're participating in the games. It takes two. Here, I'm just going through like what everybody has to see if it'll make a benefit. The main thing I look for is AP. If it hurts their AP, I don't want to give it to them. I guess he could have that. We have 3 of them. Yeah, Aladdin, you can have them, man. Oh. Not gonna make a huge deal. And these, yeah, they do shit for Goofy, so we don't need to worry about giving them to him. Now I just checked to see if we could switch Aladdin's sword. I was pretty certain we couldn't, but it's always worth a check. Nice, some AP just went up for myself, that's good. I said AP is usually the thing we struggle with in these games. Because we get abilities handed to us hand over fist, but we very rarely get enough AP slots to fill them, so. Let's jump down. If you watch closely here, as Jafar is talking, his mouth isn't moving at all on the character model whatsoever. But now it is. Now it is. And he's facing a different direction. Very good for character continuity. Thank you, Jafar.
I'm so sorry, Aladdin.
Genie, help Jasmine, please.
One wish left. You're making this really easy, you know?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
Oh, Iago got the lamp. Should have wished for wealth and fame. Wouldn't need a genie to do your bidding. Ow.
And now, I bid you all farewell.
Aladdin.
Attack!
Okay, now the pot spiders attack us. And that's legitimately their name, pot spiders. Just so we're all on the same page here. I didn't just make that up. These reefer smoking spiders. Here we're gonna summon Simba. I don't know how to use Simba, so it's gonna be very brief. So I'm pretty sure you have to continuously charge him up before you can even use him, but which this isn't the battle to do so, but I always like to bring these moments to life here, so that way you can see what some of these summons look like. You can see I tried charging them up and I tried attacking just to buy myself some time, but then these guys spawn right back, which means I need to charge them up all the way, which we would have taken too much damage for that to be worthwhile. These guys are just being straight up bullshit, like I can't do anything. They got me pinned in a corner. I'm gonna die. I might as well just call my mom, tell her I'm about to die. I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb that, like, it has these freaking dark fender things. I don't even know what that is, like, coming off the tail, but somehow it attacks me, and it attacks me from the front, too, so I can never actually effectively hit it at all. Like, it's very stupid. Like, continuity-wise, I want to understand why this thing has as much power as it does, because it's just a freaking centipede with some pot spiders in the mix. Like, there's no way it should be as effective as a killing machine as it is. It's almost like a semi-boss, which I guess is the purpose it's trying to serve, but I mean, follow that up with, we're about to take on another semi-boss in a minute, and it becomes relatively stupid. But at least these things will buff up our defense, my arrow spell here, so I won't take as much damage. And I do a little bit of damage, I think, when I'm touching the enemy. I can't confirm that, but I know if it tries to hit me and I have it on, like it is right now, it'll parry it, so that's a huge plus. And there we go, we killed him. Take that, you son of a bitch, pot spider bastard. Ray of light. It's like, Jasmine, no. No, Jasmine.
To the desert! Come on, let's move!
But alrighty, Al. Let's go out into the desert. Let's go. Think you recommended it, buddy. Not 100% sure. Can't really read screens. My eyesight is terrible. Oh shit. Son of a bitch. It's the Cave of Wonders. He's alive with the power of the Heartless. Now let's take him down. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, prompt. Thanks, screen prompt. In the original Kingdom Hearts 1 version, what you'd want to do is take out each of the power of the eyes equally here, and hop back on the neck like I'm attempting to do here, and then take it down. In the 1.5 remix, which is what we have here on the Xbox, because PlayStation wasn't nice enough to sell us the games, any damage you do to one eye is applicable to the other eye. It serves the boss as a whole. It's not independent on the eyes like it was in the original version. So that's good to know, because you don't have to switch it up like you'll see me attempting to do here, because I'm so used to playing the original version. But, yeah, you could just do damage accordingly to the head. You know, you don't have to go out of your way to damage one eye like halfway and then bring down the other eye halfway, because when it's just one eye left, it becomes a disaster dealing with this boss. Just because he doesn't let you get back up on his neck, so you can't do what I'm doing here, like the cheesy way out of this battle. You can see there, I switched to the other eye and he keeps the same HP, so definitely confirmed there to some degree. You know, maybe not entirely, but Mega Ether. Good job, Sora. It's hard to get in a position when his face is in the sand like this. You really have to wait till he's up. Yep, right here. But unfortunately, it seems like all my combos want me to move, which kind of sucks. Especially with all these Heartless around and shit. Yeah, there we go. Thunder spells. Those are actually doing a good amount of damage. Not bad, but you can see there, one eye went. Got me in his mouth. Oh my god. That was brutal. Was not expecting that. But now it's almost like preposterous to jump up on the neck. Like, it's so hard to do that I highly doubt you'll ever be able to do it. So I can't recommend it for this second section of the battle. You can see I'm still attempting to do it because that's like the go-to strategy when you play through this in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, not a remixed version, like the original version. Hop on the back of the neck, get back up there and hit his eyeballs. But this time around, it's almost like just wait for him to come down. That's the only real thing you could do. Make a potion to all of our team members. Yeah, because it just keeps knocking me off the back of the neck. I can't do anything. I can't even get up there. And if I could, I couldn't reproduce it. It would be so hard. So you're better off, when he's attacking, there's a point where he'll put his head in the sand. Hop on the neck during that time period, or just hit his face when it's in the sand. That's a much better, or use magic. Alright, those are really your best ways to attack him.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
And the fire is doing nothing. You can see I'm so obsessed with the original form of combat that I keep trying to go up the back of this neck, because it has worked so many times in the past. It's what always has worked. Like, why usually I stick with the rule, don't fix it if it's not broken, but this fight goes on for so long because of that. Mega Ether. But I'll need one for cure, I think. And there he is. He came down. So now we can hop on his nose. And then the key is just when he goes up, make sure we're still up here. Like, camp out on the top of his head, and I fucked it up. You want to camp out on the top of his skull. Oh, come on down, buddy. I just need one more time with you down here in the sand. And that's what we're missing, is like he occasionally comes down here in the sand for people who aren't smart enough, or the game developers didn't realize you could hop up on the back of the neck. So we just want him to come down in the sand one more time so we can knock him clean. Yep, there we go. If Average Joe wasn't so obsessed with hopping on the back of the freaking neck there, that would have been so much easier, but unfortunately I'm a dumbass. So, into the Cave of Wonders we go. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. And there's a whole bunch of people that spawn right out of the gate. Because of course there is. You can see I'm really like trying my best to get as much EXP as I can here. But also, like, I want to get through this in one episode. That was my thought initially, was like, oh, well, there's not that much of the world left. There is. There's a shit ton of the world left. I just don't realize it. And I'm forgetting some of my previous KH knowledge here. So, yeah, I'm trying to rush through it, but there's really no reason to do so. Like, there's no advantage. If anything, I'm losing ground by doing what I'm doing. There we go. We use the tent. Down there goes down to the rapids. And I think I give up quickly here when I go to the next room. And I just keep getting knocked down into the water. Like, there's not a whole ton you can do when you just keep getting knocked down into the water. And part of the progression is going down into the water, so... But with that being said here, folks, it looks like there's only about 2 minutes left to this episode. So I'm going to do my outro spiel here. If you like this episode at all, or like any of the content that has been coming out recently, hey, thumbs up to you, kudos. Please feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. You know how it always goes here. And, you know, especially take it easy here. This episode's coming out on Tuesday, so have a fantastic rest of your week. You know, hopefully not a whole shitload of stuff is going on. You get to take it easy, watch a couple of these episodes, maybe enjoy a few soda pops, maybe even some other stuff additionally. You know, just whatever it is that you do to take it easy, feel free to do so and take it easy. It looks like we jumped down to the pillars here. I finally figure out... Actually, I don't. I figure it out next episode. Oh, nope, I figured it out there. You have to hit it. And then that drops it down, so that way you can progress throughout the story. But we'll get a little... Since I already gave my outro, yeah, we'll get a little bit here. See, Genie's pretty miserable with him.
Show me the keyhole.
Genie has to do it, he's not pleased, but... I don't understand why he even gives a shit, because the keyhole shouldn't amount to that much to the Genie, but... Just my own take. But that is going to be it for this episode, folks. This is the true wrap-up here. We only have about, I don't know, 30 seconds left. So take it easy, folks. We will see you all here on the next one on Thursday episode, where we'll be finishing up Agrabah and hopefully heading to our next world. And, yeah, that's about it. Take it easy, folks. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week. And, have a soda pop out there for good old Average Joe, if you have the time. But until the next time, take it easy, and we'll see you there.